I think it's a stupid book.
Why's that?
Because it's dumb. The whole thing. I mean, the guy's making all these assumptions, right?
Such as?
Okay. So, Shakespeare's writing a comedy. He assumes he must have been happy. He's writing Hamlet, so his personal life must be fucked.
Seems logical.
Just because you're happy doesn't mean that's what you're writing. I mean, sometimes I'm fucking suicidal, but Taylor Swift's song Trouble is floating through my brain.
So one shouldn't assume.
You shouldn't assume fucking anything. Maybe there's like this other part of him that he's tapping into. That he can reach because...
Because?
Because he can. Because it's safe now. Stuff he can see that maybe he couldn't write if things were, like, harder. You know?
So he may have written Hamlet when he was in a good mood.
Maybe.
Or A Midsummer Night's Dream when he was totally depressed.
It's possible.
And you base your entire thesis on Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
Uh-huh.
So what you're actually saying is that surface appearance is not necessarily a reliable indicator of underlying reality.
I'm saying the book sucks. What?
Look at this.
So...
What do you see?
You. With a lot of hair.
And?
Younger.
Besides that.
You're like lying on the grass, and there is a bright blue bicycle just behind your head. You really look younger here.
I know I look younger. What about my expression?
You seem calm. Almost happy. Like it's okay.
What is?
Everything. Whatever you're thinking about.
But what am I thinking about? You see that photo? It was taken when my father was in the hospital. He was on a respirator, and we had just sat with him for the past 36 hours, holding his hand, combing his hair, making sure he was cared for, and hoping he knew I was there. Now, what you assume in that photo is happiness might actually be exhaustion, a fear of what lies ahead, and at the same time, knowing. You understand?
You made that up.
What?
Your father's dying. Nobody's pulling out a camera for some Kodak moment.
Maybe they didn't realize that.
Fuck you. I don't like being lied to. Okay?
I'm sure none of us does.
You want to make a point, make it. But don't be talking about your father dying in some iron lung just so that you can score points in some bullshit argument. What kind of a person does that anyway?
I didn't mean to.
Yeah. Well,
we all see what we want to see. Right now, you see me as some asshole trying to win some bullshit argument. Okay. You see my father as some helpless invalid because that's how I've described him. Now you see your father as your father because that's how you understand him. But what if you were to pretend that I was him? Just pretend. Now imagine I'm not just your father, but someone's son, someone's grandson, a husband, a friend, some guy who you pass on the street randomly when you go to get your newspaper. I don't just exist in relation to you. or this idea of who you might think I was, or am.
I thought I saw him.
Your father.
Felt him. Anyway. Yesterday I'm writing about him and who he was, at least to me. Some of it's happy, some not so much. You know? And just when I get to the end, it starts to erase. The words on the screen, letters, disappear starting at the end and heading to the top. Letters, words, sentences, getting eaten, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. Each line, each memory, just gone. I'm thinking it's my dad come back. That he hates what I'm writing and is erasing it because it's just not true. And that fucking scares the shit out of me till I realize it's not him. It's me. My second keyboard. I keep a second keyboard attached to my laptop in case I want to type on my lap. The keys are bigger and I have it leaning up against my desk. My leg, accidentally, pressed against it. Against the delete button. Me, thinking it's some great message from the beyond, some fucking Twilight Zone moment of connection. But it's just my leg. Right.
Did you lose it? What you wrote, I mean.
I go up to edit, and word by word I click undo typing until I get it back. Then I hit save.
Do you want to read it?
Now? No.
Too personal?
Maybe I just don't wanna. Okay?
Okay.
Maybe I don't even have it with me. You shouldn't assume.
No, you're right. No, I shouldn't.
I remember the coat my father wore when I was a kid. Before we'd go to sleep, he and I would go for a walk. When it was cold, he'd let me get inside the coat. It was long, black. Only my feet would show. And an extra pair of legs sticking out below the hem. We'd walk around the block this way. The wool against my face, the coat damp from my breath. The two of us in sync with each other's steps, walking through the dark. Only the smell of the wool, of my father, the night.